Tonight, unrest within the Lee County School Board. At least that's what one member is saying. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jane Monreal.
I'm Patrick Nolan. Fox 4's Shari Armstrong spent the day looking into why some are saying this is the case tonight and how the district plans to address this. Shari?
Patrick, Jane, all of this started over an email that made it seem like there was some type of unrest going on within the Lee County School Board. So I contacted the district and board members today, and they tell me, like any organization, they have challenges, but this is an exaggeration. The email's titled Superintendent Under Fire, and it's the source of many rumors tonight. Sent from District 7 board member Kathleen Morgan, it's a warning to her fellow board members addressing potential change in leadership, a split board, and the superintendent's departure. Without saying who, she says there's one board member working to get Superintendent Dr. Gregory Atkins fired or to see him step down, since she says Atkins isn't willing to work with a divided board. I didn't speak with Kathleen Morgan today, but I did speak with 4 other members. They each tell me there are issues that need to be addressed, but when it comes to unrest amongst board members or firing the superintendent, they each said that's not the case. District 5 board member Gwinnetta Gittens even told me when they meet tomorrow, it's not even that type of meeting.
Voting is only done at action meetings. There is no action meeting tomorrow, so there is no vote that is going to come out of it.
Dr. Greg Atkins, who's been superintendent since 2015, sent a statement today saying, quote, "My heart is with the district, the employees and the students and the families that we serve every day. I am fully committed to them and to the board." I called the district. In short, they say that statement means no, he's not stepping down. So that brings us right back to the school board tomorrow for what's called a workshop. Florida sunshine laws prevent board members from discussing issues outside of their designated meetings. It allows for a workshop where members say that's where the future of the board will be discussed. In regards to the email her fellow board member sent, Gittens says,
"Stop making up stuff." If it doesn't lead back to kids, we don't need to talk about it.
Now, tomorrow's workshop is scheduled for 2 p.m. The district and board members tell me they'll be discussing board protocol and how they plan to move forward. In Fort Myers, I'm Shari Armstrong, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Shari. Board members do say that you and the rest of the public are welcome to come to that workshop, but it's not open for public comment, so you can listen but not speak. And you can count on 4 in your corner to let you know what happens.
Tonight, we're hearing from people with experience with Bruno Total Home following a raid by law enforcement yesterday. While we don't know why the company was raided yet, we are hearing from not only you, but someone who worked for the company and says even 4 years ago, many customers weren't happy.
Whenever I would call people, they would tell me that they would pay a lot of money for the AC and some of the stuff wasn't done or completed at the time.
The company released a statement on Facebook saying the raid was a shock to them and they're dedicated to quality workmanship and honest business practices. But that employee you just heard from says she left because she had a very different experience. A Cape Coral couple says they also had a bad experience with Bruno.
And they slapped the embattled company with a lawsuit before FDLE raided Bruno's offices in Bonita yesterday. Fox 4's Adam Pinsker tells us the couple is suing because they claim they got duped by one of Bruno's promotions.
The power of advertising led Dennis Hausler into buying a new air conditioning unit from Bruno Total Home Performance.
I'm driving to work in the morning and I hear this Louis Bruno on the radio all the time, and he's saying, you know, it's like, don't take money out of your pocket.
They say the program Bruno was selling is called the Property Assessed Clean Energy, or PACE program. It promises customers they're making energy efficient investments in their home by financing it through voluntary assessments on their property tax bill. Hausler was surprised at how quickly the company signed him up.
Not even signed a paper.
But the real surprise came in the mail when the Hauslers got a bill for $37,000 with a first payment due in 30 days. That even though they were told by Bruno they had 3 years to make their first payment. They called Louis Bruno. He said he called Green Sky, the finance company, himself.
He kept telling us that he was talking to somebody in California from Green Sky. And we ended up talking to the people in Green Sky. Well, they're out of Atlanta, Georgia.
When Dennis called the finance company for himself, he says they told him they had never heard of the PACE program. That's when the couple knew they had been had. Hausler called attorney Mike Giannopoulos, who filed a fraud lawsuit against Bruno. And other lawsuits may follow. Giannopoulos says the nature of the business in this case is unique.
This is the first time that I've had any categorical or widespread complaints regarding an air conditioning or heating company or service.
The Hauslers watched in shock as FDLE agents and other law enforcement officers raided Bruno's office in Bonita Springs. Giannopoulos says that raid may help prove his case against the company. Dennis says he wished he didn't have to sue, but says the owner's own actions and words left him no choice.
We're aggravated because he did what he did, okay? If he'd just said, I'm having trouble with the PACE program, or been honest with us, it'd have been a different story.
Adam Pinsker, Fox 4, in your corner.
4 in Your Corner called and even texted Louis Bruno's attorney for comment on this story, but we have yet to hear back from him. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about what we know so far about this raid that went down yesterday, we've got continuing coverage for you at fox4now.com and on our Fox 4 app. You can also let us know what your experience has been with the company.